Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So I'm going to start the video off because I always forget because I like to jump right into things. But if you guys like the merch and you like the shirt and the hat I'm wearing, it's on our website, 50nation.com, www.50nation.com. And we have a huge sale, and it's probably to the end of October, maybe longer depending on how the sale goes. We have a sale on all of our shirts and all of our hoodies. And the shirts are $20 and the hoodies are $46. We use nothing but the best, guys. These are next level shirts. Like, that's the brand. They're not. We don't use any of that Gildan trash. And I'm 5'10", 180 pounds. This is a medium, so it fits really, really good, guys. This has already been dried, washed, and all that stuff, so it's kind of shrunk already. It fits fantastic. And our hoodies are even better. They're Champion brand hoodies, you guys. We have tons of designs. And go check out our website if you want a hat, hoodie, if you want a key tag, or a shirt. And support the channel, guys. Help support the brand. And if you guys don't want to do that, give a subscribe, give a like, give a comment, and even that goes a long way. So I appreciate all the support this far, you guys, and let's keep it rolling here. I want to start doing more of a vlog style video, so it's not like so heavily edited. It's kind of more like a personable sort of video, and kind of give you a little bit of I don't know, I think it just helps kind of connect better with the person you're watching if everything's not so heavily edited. So I'm going to do more of a vlog style video, and today I'm basically just going to do a short video on sort of, I've had my truck for 60,000 miles right now, and I kind of want to just do a video. It's just kind of how it's been for the 60,000 miles that I've had the truck, and kind of give you an idea of what you can expect from once you get to that point. Or if you're looking to buy a truck that maybe has 60,000 miles on it, then you kind of know what you're buying and sort of stuff like that. So we'll kind of get right into it. Let me just quickly stop the video here so I can get a wide angle here. Okay, so I'll quickly show you the Focus here. I haven't done a whole lot to it. I did the night shading the other night, and I think it looks fantastic, especially with the gold wheels. It kind of gives it, the red just kind of contrasted wrong with it. So here's the interior of the car for any that haven't seen it. It's got the Recaro leather bucket seats, heated bucket seats. It's got the ambient lighting on the inside. Your touchscreen, Focus S2 touchscreen, 6-speed Getrag transmission. It's got the sunroof. Like, it's got the carbon fiber trim on the gauge cluster, the e-brake, and then the side door panels. But I'll just kind of give you so there's still plenty of light shining through here. I know they look really dark, but this is just the daytime running lights. So it kind of gives you an idea. The brake lights obviously are going to be a lot brighter. So there's lots of light coming through. And I'm like really, really happy with how these turned out. Like, there's no orange peel. I did 6 coats of nightshade, 6 coats of nightshade, I can't remember. And then I did 6 shades of clear coat. And then I did a polishing, and I polished it with a polisher and a polishing compound, and it just turned out really, really good. I've never clear coated my nightshade before, and I should have always done it. Like, it looks fantastic. So no orange peeling, like I said, and it just looks really, really good. So that's kind of the last thing I've done with my Focus. I did the gold tarmacs. I got the Rally Art mud flaps, and that's kind of really it. I don't have a whole lot of other mods done to this car. I got the white inlays for the emblem, and then I got a green filter underneath the hood. But I do plan on doing a little bit more with this car, but today we're just going to focus on the truck. So I've had this truck for exactly 3 years now. I've had it since it was brand new. I just rolled over 60,000 miles on it, so I'm putting about 20,000 miles a year on average. And basically with my work schedule, I work 2 days on, 2 days off, and I work, my round trip for the day is 300 kilometers, guys. I don't really know what that is in miles because I'm Canadian. So I don't know, what's 100 kilometers is 60, so I know about 180,000 mile round trip every other day, basically, right? Because I do 2 days on, 2 days off. So this truck definitely sees a lot of driving time, a lot of seat time in this truck, and really I have no complaints. Like, there's really nothing, like, so basically since I've had this truck, I bought this truck, I drove it stock, basically bone stock for 5,000 kilometers. Then I got the leveling kit on it, And then 5,000 kilometers later, I got this exact wheel set up. So at 10,000 kilometers, I had these wheels. So I basically put 90,000 kilometers on these tires, and they have been fantastic. They really have. Like, there's still like a bit of tread left on here, but the backs are getting really bad, so I'm just gonna get all new tires. I'm actually getting new tires on Friday, so I will make a video of me just absolutely roasting. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do a burnout video, just because I don't think I can sell these for anything, and it's just really not worth it. Maybe I'll sell the front too, but the back ones aren't even worth salvaging at this point. So I think I'm just gonna do a burnout video and just absolutely roast these tires off. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, this truck has been fantastic, and if I was to do it all over again, I would probably get the same thing. These XLT Sports are really, really good. They're like the XLT Sports with, you got your, like I kind of ranked up those before, right? You got your base model XLTs, and then you got Sports, right? And the Sports have the Sport cloth, which are really, really comfy, guys. Like, I have no, like, if I'm sitting in this truck for 150 kilometers each way to work, I don't get tired, I don't get like body fatigue, my butt doesn't get sore, nothing like that. So really comfy seats. The center shift console makes everything really nice. The heated seats, the 8-inch touchscreen, just everything about the XLT Sport is pretty perfect. You're missing the bells and whistles, the ambient lighting, the sunroof and all that stuff, but if you can live without that stuff, I suggest going with the XLT Sport, as it's going to have everything that you need. It's got the trailer brake, it's got the locking rear diff, the e-locker on it, and you got the color match bumpers, which look fantastic. And that's just that's the big thing for me, is the color match. Like, I'm more of an exterior guy than an interior guy. I like to have a sharp looking vehicle than having all the bells and whistles, the seat massage and all that kind of stuff that I don't know. I just rather have a nice, I'm a car guy, right? I like to have like the nice looking vehicles. So this car has all the bells and whistles, but it just happened to come with it. It wasn't like it was a make or break for me. So, but driving this truck, right here. So driving this truck for 60,000 miles, 100,000 kilometers, I've had one issue. I shouldn't say zero issues. I've had one issue. I had a bad wheel bearing, but I took it was covered in a warranty, and some shops are better than others. I'm assuming some shops would probably be like, well, it's because you have the wheel offset, and that's why your wheel bearing went prematurely. But I don't think that's the case, because if you have wheel spacers, they could probably make that argument. But if you have proper offset wheels, you're not really going to have that issue. But I just had a premature wear on a wheel bearing, and they ended up replacing the whole rear drive shaft and the whole rear diff. I don't know why they did that. They said they couldn't pinpoint the issue of why that bearing. Apparently the bearing was fried, and they don't know why it was so bad. So they replaced everything so it didn't happen again, which is like pretty awesome. Now, I'm not gonna complain about that. I basically got a whole new rear end in my truck. And but yeah, other than that one issue, the only other complaint I have about this truck is the transmission. Now, the transmission it performs amazing. It performs fantastic, but it chatters a lot, it whines a lot, it's got a lot of like weird hissing noises. The transmission just makes a lot of noises. But apparently it's normal, and I know anyone with a 10-speed transmission would say that they could probably agree with that. And when I had this truck stock, it rev hangs a lot. Like, the 10-speed transmission sometimes has trouble figuring out where it needs to be. And now that could be a learning thing. Maybe over time the transmission will learn how to do that. But I didn't give it that much time, because I went ahead and I got a tune. So my truck's tuned by ID Motorsports, and they're fantastic. They really are. The guy I deal with, his name's Eric, and if I message him like right now, he'll get back to me, if not today, tomorrow, with a new revision and a new, hey, try this out, see if this fixes your issue. So I did all of my data logging. I sent all my data logging to him, so he's not just guessing on my stuff. He can actually see on all, what I'm having issues with and all that kind of stuff. Really easy to do that, really easy to learn that. But yeah, ID Motorsports has got this transmission. They got this truck dialed, and this truck performs like a top. It really does. And the transmission shifts, like, it just bang, bang, bang. Like, it shifts perfectly. It never skips a beat. And overall, I'm really, really happy with this truck. And then just in general, so 100,000 kilometers, and this truck still doesn't skip a beat. I don't have a single issue that I can even talk about. The 5-liter performs so well. I reckon that if I take it to a track right now, even with these heavy 33s, I'm running about a high 13 mile. If I was to get a smaller tire, like a Nitto, something that's lighter and can grip better, I'm guessing this truck is probably going to run a mid 13 second, maybe even a low 13 second quarter mile. I got a 91 and a 93 and an 87 octane performance tune on this truck. And I don't have a ton of performance mods. I got the high flow cats, the muffler, I got the intake, and I got the that's really, I got a catch cam. That's not really a performance mod, but that's really it. And then I got my tune, right? And with these trucks being like the VVTI, the variable like valve timing and all that kind of stuff, these trucks are super tunable compared to like your typical like GM pushrod engine. These new Mustangs, though they're probably more expensive to maintain to a degree, the tuning applications are way greater, and you can just do a lot more because there's a little bit more technology involved in these 5-liter engines. So I'm not going to get too much into that because I don't really know what I'm talking about, but I'm not going to start saying shit where I'm going to sound contradicting or sound like an idiot. But these 5-liter engines are super tunable compared to a lot of other engines for an NA application. So there's a lot of extra power to squeeze out of them just by tuning them and getting. I don't have E85 in Canada, but if you run E85 on these trucks, apparently they haul ass. So the best I can do is 93 octane, and maybe I can get like a meth kit or something like that. But anyways, I'm not going to get into that. This truck performs really well. If most, like, there's a lot of vehicles that will line up to you at a light, and let's say like a modded Honda Civic Si or a Volkswagen GTI or even a Ford Focus ST. This truck right now would run this Ford Focus as is. It would. This truck would drag this Focus ST. This truck's really fast, and I know it surprises a lot of people. My buddy had an EcoBoost, and that thing's even faster. So Ford F150s are dialed in when it comes to performance. Like these trucks, there is not a single truck out there besides maybe the 6.2 Chevy that would beat a 5-liter or an EcoBoost F150. The EcoBoost, the F150s are basically the top of the performance right now, and it's pretty hard to beat them. So you can't go wrong. I just chose a V8 for the sound and the reliability because I know the EcoBoost does have its issues, and turbos blowing and all that kind of stuff. So you can't go wrong with 5-liter power. I've ragged on this truck for 60,000 miles, and it's held up perfectly, and no issues at all. So, but other than that, like the drive, like I said, like the drivability of this truck, especially with the 3-inch lift kit, it's fantastic. This truck has been super good to me. I maintain it. I mean, it's got no rust on it. There's, you can have a little bit of surface rust here and there, but overall, like these trucks, just if you take care of it, it's going to take care of you, and that speaks for anything, really. So, this is my Rancher shock. Like, just if you keep your stuff looking clean, it's gonna take care of you. It is. I've never had any catastrophic failure on any of the vehicles I've ever owned. I haven't. So I take care of my stuff. I do all my oil changes when I need to, and timing belts, timing chains, whatever on any vehicle I ever had. So you take care of your stuff, and it will take care of you. Anyone that's looking to get into an F150, let's just say you're looking to buy a used F150 5-liter, I would not, there's nothing to really look at. Like, as long as you drive it and it sounds good and it drives good, you're not going to have any issues. So basically, if you're looking to buy an F150, take it for a test drive, have the windows down, and if you hear any oddball sounds, besides maybe the transmission, it's going to be a good truck, right? You're not going to have like these hidden issues with these trucks. They're just, what you see is what you get. And if you step on it and you don't feel like it's pulling very good, well, then maybe you have other issues that you should go look at. But if you're looking to buy a used F150 5-liter, you cannot go wrong. Like, even if the previous owner beat the shit out of his truck, it's still gonna be a super good engine as long as he did his oil change on time and all the other kind of maintenance on time. You won't run into very, very many issues. So I would buy this truck again, as is, the XLT Sport, the 5-liter. The only thing I wish I had was a 373 gearing. I got the 355 gearing, but with the 10-speed transmission, it doesn't. The gearing isn't as crucial as it was before when you had a 4-speed, a 5-speed, or a 6-speed transmission. Because you have so many gears in your transmission, the rear end, you obviously don't want anything less than 355, but 373 is ideal in my opinion, but its truck's been really good. The 373, you can get worse gas mileage, you'll get better performance on like the low end, kind of like on your acceleration and all that kind of stuff, and it'll help turn bigger tires a lot easier. I'm only running 33s, which aren't that big, and yeah, I would run this setup all day. The truck drives good, it runs good, and I have no issues at all. So anyone, if you're looking to get a truck that looks just like this with the mud tires, you will not go wrong and you will not regret it. In this truck, you can take some long road trips. I don't do a whole lot of mudding with this truck. I just like the look of it, and like, yeah, you can call it a pavement princess or whatever you want to call it. I mean, that's pretty subjective, that term, pavement princess, right? But I just like driving a really clean truck around, right? When you see a Raptor on the road, you don't call it a pavement princess because it's not wheeling in the mud. Usually it's like, man, it's a sick looking truck, right? And that's kind of what I'm after, is that sort of look, right? So a lot of people kind of hate on the Ford grills, the Raptor grills for these trucks. Clean. I haven't even bothered to paint this one. I just got it the matte, like it's kind of like the factory satin black that it comes with, but it doesn't bother me because like the bumper pads are black and my mirrors are just like the flat black. So there's if I had a layer yet where everything was kind of more color matched, I'd be more inclined to get this color matched. But because I have other flat black accents in the truck, I'm definitely fine with this for now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and like I said, I'm gonna do more like casual sort of videos, more vlog style videos, kind of like the day-to-day sort of thing, and not spend so much time making sure I come up with like just like super quality content and all that kind of stuff. Like obviously that's really, really important, but at the same time being like personable and just kind of showing you guys that like, I think a lot of people behind the camera like really, really fake, and like what you see, it kind of gives you like this, like this is my garage, right? Like in garage, right? Like I got my beer bottles up there like most people have. I got all my junk, storage, all that kind of stuff, right? Here's kind of like my workbench area. Here's my shitty ass welder. And yeah, I want to do more of like a vlog style. Like here's kind of my mess of random cans, my Plasti Dip power tools, cordless tools, jacks, and all that kind of stuff. So I think a lot of people don't show you everything behind the camera, and I'm not like that, man. I just want to like show you guys that, that I'm just kind of like you guys, and my biggest problem is like, for example, the tail lights. I'm not used to the whole vlogging style. So what happens is I jump into a project, and then halfway through the project I go, I probably should have been recording this, and I always forget. So I really want to get in the habit of like making sure I kind of record everything I do, even small. Because either you're gonna watch it or you're not gonna watch it. Who really cares, right? I'm not gonna put out like shit quality where like the video quality shit. Like I record everything on my Android, like my Ultra S20, because it has like 8K video. I'm not recording an 8K video right now because I got the selfie, like the camera facing me. But it records like really, really good video. I'm not gonna go out and buy this high quality set. And the only thing I want to maybe invest in is like a good mic, so it takes away a lot of that wind noise and stuff like that. But overall, like I think this records good. I want to like, you can do what I do with just the basics, right? As long as it's nothing special, right? I don't have special equipment to do this. I do all of my editing on the phone. I don't even upload stuff on the computer, and just kind of keep it as simple as possible. There's a lot of people that already do it really, really well, and it's not that I'm not trying to compete with them, but at the same time, I just want to show people that you can have a full-time job and still enjoy these products and still enjoy vlogging and this kind of stuff without having to spend all the time editing and all that kind of stuff, right? It is discouraging at first to kind of get involved in this kind of stuff because you're not going to get the subscribers and you're not going to get the views, you're not going to get any of this, but like sometimes you just got to do it, even if you do it with the bare necessity. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. So kind of hope you guys enjoyed the video on the truck. It's a great truck, guys. I really have nothing bad to say about the F150 5-liter. I don't. And I'm going to kind of leave you guys with that. Please, guys, subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about it. Follow 50 Nation on Instagram if you guys aren't already. And until the next time, the next video will probably be me roasting the shit out of my rear tires. So hope you guys are there for that. And until the next time, you guys.